Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Hello, and good evening, everyone. If you're watching from California, good evening. And as for me, it's still afternoon here in Hawaii. We are back for another day of our Go Live. This time, one of our business partner will be joining us. So to start off, my name is Luisa. I'm a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hi, guys. Good evening. My name is Candy. I'm also a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carla. I am also a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isa. I am a mom of one. I'm a nurse in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Okay, welcome, Isa. It's good for you to for us
Thank
to
you.
you be joining us here. So
Thank you
anyway,
for
thank you
having
for
me.
thank you for joining us. Our topic for today is I overcame fear and self doubt and still do. So there were many times when fear and doubt were holding me back. I didn't talk about it much because I didn't want to seem unsure, and I thought I had to be confident all the time to succeed in this business, but that's not true. So if ever you feel scared to try something new, especially as a busy working mom like us, we get it because we've been there. And so here are six simple things that help us push through the fear and keep going for the life we want for our family. So the first one is, let me just I took action even when I was scared. So when I first started this business, I thought I needed to feel confident before doing anything, and but that moment never came. I kept waiting for it to feel ready. To post, to go live, to share my story. But all I felt was fear, and fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of not being good enough. And I remember being in front of my phone, staring at my go live button, thinking twice whether to click on it or not. My hands were shaky. It was sweaty, and my thoughts were all over the place. And thinking, what if I mess up during the go live? What if my mind go blank and couldn't come up with things to say? All those thoughts running through my head. But I made a decision to hit that go live button. So yeah, I did it anyway. So I stumbled over my words. I was nervous the whole time. I would sometimes pause because, you know, I I couldn't think of what to say. It was not perfect, but afterward I felt something shift. Like I was able to get it done. I didn't die or anything bad happened to me, and I realized that I have that courage to do it. The courage didn't come before the action, but it came after. So that's when I learned that you don't wait for confidence. You build it by doing the things that make you scared.
Yes. And then the second one is I let go of being perfect. So for the longest time, I thought everything I have to share had to look polished or perfect. I'd rewrite captions over and over. I always overthink maybe this is not good enough. I'd record videos again and again because I didn't like how I looked or sounded. And honestly, it just made me feel stuck. I wasn't able to post anything or even like finish the videos that I want to do. But I started noticing something, the post where I shared my real struggles or the lives where I showed up tired but honest, those got the most love. People were able to connect with it. People weren't looking for perfect, they were looking for real. So I stopped hiding behind filters and perfect lighting. I let people see the messy side of life, like tired eyes after a long work day, the mom moments that weren't always picture perfect, especially on our weekend lives, just got out of bed, still like all puffy eyes and everything. But that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. That's when people connected with me the most. So letting go of perfection helped me feel free. I didn't have to pretend anymore. I just had to be myself.
Yeah, and before we continue, I just wanted to say hello to all our viewers. We have someone who made a comment, and that's Eunice Wong. Thank you so
Hi,
much for your comment.
Eunice.
Hi,
She
Eunice.
said, "Hello, beautiful and inspiring lady." So thank you for your support, Eunice. We
Thank
appreciate you.
you.
Okay, so the next one is I always go back to my why. So there are days when I honestly feel like giving up, days when I'm drained from work or tired from helping the kids or managing household chores and still trying to show up for my business. It's a lot. And sometimes I wonder if I'm really making a difference or just spinning my wheels. But then, I pause sometimes and I think about why I even started in this business in the first place. And then I remember what it felt like, living paycheck to paycheck. I remember the stress of watching, my or saying no to my kids because we just don't have the budget for anything. I remember, not I don't want to disappoint them if they want something or if they want to do like an activity or join sports. I don't want to say no to that. And I I knew deep down that something needed to change and I didn't want to keep living that way. So this business became more than just an extra income for me. It became a way out, a way to create more options, more time with my family, more freedom to say yes to things that matter. And when things get hard, and trust me, they still do, I come back to that. I remember that I'm building something that will bless my family for years to come. And that reminder always helps me to keep going because quitting might feel easier in the moment, but it won't get me to the life I truly want.
So the fourth thing, I had to stop comparing myself to others. It's so easy to scroll online and look like you're not doing enough. I would see all the other women in the business. I would look at their YouTubes and their Instagrams and their Facebooks, and they look so confident, like they're getting their results really quick. They'd be showing checks, they're taking vacations,
Mm-hmm.
women who have really great content. And I would think, oh my God, I'm so behind. I'm never going to catch up. I had to learn to silence those voices in my head and really focus and follow my own path and realize that, their journey is not my journey. I didn't see their late nights or the fears that they had. I only saw the polished versions of themselves. And I was comparing my beginnings to their middle, and it only made me doubt myself more. So, what I did was I started to celebrate small wins. I focused on progress, not perfection. I wrote out my goals, trying to stay dedicated to the business. I reminded myself that even the little amount of growth is still growth. So every step forward is a big win. No matter how small the movement was, it was still movement toward the life that I really want. So, if you're ready to really start living the life you've always dreamed of and you're ready to become your own boss, check out our digital business. We have a great community, very supportive. Take out and, reach out to any one of us.
Right. So, just a closing thought. I didn't overcome fear by becoming someone else. I just showed up as I was. Scared, tired, and unsure, but I kept going. I still fear sometimes, but now I know how to move through it, and because I know that on the other side, there's freedom waiting for me. So, if you're a working parent or a working mom like us, I'm wondering if you can do this. Definitely, you can. Just one small step at a time. So that's how I started this digital business, scared but willing, and it's completely changed what's possible for me and my family. So if you're curious about how it works, message us, and we'd love to help you to take that first step.
Yes. So the first step really on what to do is go to any of our website. My website it's theinglegacy.com. Luisa's is at luisaenriquez.com. Carla's is at carlapurganan.com, and Isa's at isabellacisneros.com. So go to any of our website, register with your name and email address, and you'll get the link to our free 90-minute webinar. It's the same webinar that we all watched. So go ahead, watch it. We have a live webinar that happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you cannot make those times, the replay link is also good. So just keep watching them. And then if you have further questions, feel free to reach out to one of us and we'll happy to answer all of them for you.
That's right. So if you're tired of your 9 to 5 job, or if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and you don't want to trade time for money, maybe this business is for you. It's very flexible. You can do it on your own time. Maybe when before the kids are up for school or summer camp, at night when they're sleeping, or in any nooks and crannies of your day. You can work on this business as long as you have a phone, an internet, or a laptop. You can do this business, and there's no experience necessary. We have step-by-step training, and yeah, anybody can do this business.
Yeah.
If you're coachable and you're motivated to make a difference in your life, and you have some time, please check one of us out. We would love to show you how our digital business works.
Okay, great. So that's it for us today. Hope to see you again tomorrow for another live. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone.
Hey,
Bye.
Thank
everybody.
Thank
you.
you.
Love
Night.
you. Bye.